For the best experience, please use headphones or listen in a quiet environment. Unlock ancient secrets, how the Hermetica can transform your life today. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered about the hidden wisdom that lies within ancient texts? Wisdom that could unlock a deeper understanding of life, purpose, and the very fabric of reality? Today, we're diving into a treasure trove of knowledge, a body of work that has stood the test of time, the Hermetica. Specifically, the Greek Corpus Hermeticum and the Latin Asclepius. These texts have fascinated thinkers, mystics, and scholars for centuries, and they hold secrets that could transform the way you see yourself and the universe. But before we journey into this profound wisdom, I want you to pause and consider something. What if the answers you've been searching for, about who you are and what you're capable of, have been hidden in plain sight all along? What if the keys to unlocking your potential are not found in the latest self-help book, but in words written thousands of years ago? That's what the Hermetica offers: a map, a guide, a beacon of light in a world often clouded by confusion and doubt. And here's the truth: this wisdom isn't reserved for scholars or mystics. It's for you, for me, for anyone who's willing to listen and learn. The timeless message of the Hermetica forward. The Hermetica is attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a figure shrouded in mystery, often seen as a blend of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. Whether you view him as a myth, a metaphor, or a historical teacher, his words have a singular aim: to awaken the divine spark within us. One of the most famous lines from the Corpus Hermeticum is this: "As above, so below. As within, so without." Let's unpack that. It's not just poetic, it's a principle, a law of the universe. It means that the microcosm reflects the macrocosm. Your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions shapes your outer reality. If you've been struggling in life, ask yourself, what's going on inside? What stories are you telling yourself? What beliefs are you holding on to that no longer serve you? Modern neuroscience echoes this principle. Studies on neuroplasticity have shown that our brains are not static, they are malleable and shaped by our thoughts and experiences. Research by Dr. Andrew Newberg, a neuroscientist studying the impact of spiritual practices, reveals that meditation and focused thought can physically change the brain's structure, enhancing areas associated with compassion, empathy, and creativity. Take, for example, a case study from the field of positive psychology. A group of participants practiced daily gratitude journaling for 8 weeks. Researchers observed increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the region of the brain linked to decision-making and emotional regulation. This supports the Hermetic principle: change within directly influences change without. Here's your first action item. Take a moment today to reflect on your inner dialogue. Write it down. Are your thoughts empowering or limiting? And if they're limiting, what new story can you create? Because when you change your inner world, the outer world follows. The power of the divine mind. Another profound teaching in the Hermetica is the concept of the new, or the divine mind. Hermes teaches that everything in existence originates from this infinite intelligence, and you are a part of it. Think about that for a moment. You are not separate from the source of all creation. You are connected to the same intelligence that moves the stars, grows the trees, and orchestrates life itself. Man is a marvelous living thing, Hermes writes, in the same way as the cosmos, containing the same elements within him. This means that the same forces governing the universe also govern you. When you align with this truth, life flows with greater ease and purpose. Consider the story of Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor whose insights revolutionized technology. Tesla often spoke about accessing ideas from a universal mind. He credited much of his innovation to tapping into this higher intelligence through visualization and meditation. Tesla's genius exemplifies the Hermetic teaching that when we align with the divine mind, we unlock extraordinary potential. Scientific studies back this connection. Quantum physics revealed the entanglement of particles, where one particle affects another regardless of distance. This reflects the Hermetic idea of interconnectedness, suggesting that at the most fundamental level, all things are united. This aligns with Albert Einstein's wisdom. A human being is a part of the whole, called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. Einstein's words remind us of the Hermetic principle that separation is an illusion. Realizing this truth opens us to deeper connection and creativity. Here's another question. If you truly believed you were connected to infinite intelligence, how would you live differently? Would you play small, or would you dare to dream bigger, act bolder, and love deeper? Take this as your next action item. Meditate on your connection to the divine mind. Even if meditation feels foreign to you, start small. Sit quietly for 5 minutes and focus on your breath. Imagine that with every inhale, you're drawing in the wisdom of the universe. With every exhale, you're releasing doubt and fear. The Asclepius and the Art of Creation. The Asclepius, another cornerstone of Hermetic wisdom, speaks about humanity's role as co-creators with the divine. It's not just about living passively, it's about participating actively in the unfolding of life. The text reminds us, man is a marvel, a being worthy of reverence and honor. He can change and adapt himself as if he were a god. What does that mean for you? It means you have the power to shape your reality, to create beauty, harmony, and meaning. Consider a real-world example. Think about J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She was a single mother living on welfare, yet she had a vision. By harnessing her creative power and persevering through rejection, she built a literary empire that touched millions of lives. Her journey demonstrates the Hermetic idea of co-creation in action. Tony Robbins, one of the world's most renowned motivational speakers, echoes this principle. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. This quote underscores the importance of taking deliberate action to co-create your life. Robbins emphasizes that waiting for the perfect moment or opportunity only delays growth. Instead, we must seize the power of choice and act now. Modern psychology also supports this idea. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset shows that when individuals believe they can develop their abilities through effort, they achieve more. This reinforces the Hermetic teaching that we are not static beings, we are dynamic and capable of transformation. But here's the kicker. Creation requires responsibility. It's not enough to dream or wish. You must act. Ask yourself, what are you creating in your life right now? Are you building something meaningful, or are you stuck in a cycle of fear and hesitation? This is your wake-up call to step into your creative power. Here's an action item. Set a creative goal for yourself this week. It could be writing, painting, designing, or even solving a problem at work. Whatever it is, pour your energy into it. Remember, creation is not about perfection. It's about progress and expression. Overcoming common misconceptions. When engaging with the teachings of the Hermetica, many people stumble upon misconceptions that can hinder their progress. Let's address a few of these. 1. Misconception. The Hermetica is only for mystics or scholars. Many assume that ancient texts are too complex or esoteric to have practical value. However, the Hermetica is a guide for everyone. Its teachings are about aligning with universal principles, something anyone can do regardless of their background. To overcome this misconception, start by reading one passage a day and reflecting on its meaning. Apply it to your life in small, tangible ways, like how you treat others or approach challenges. Misconception. Transformation is instant. Another mistake is expecting immediate results. While the Hermetica teaches profound truths, change takes time and consistency. Neuroscience supports this. Habits and thought patterns are rewired through repeated effort. Don't be discouraged by slow progress. Focus on small, incremental improvements. Celebrate your wins, no matter how minor they seem. 3. Misconception. The teachings contradict science. Some dismiss the Hermetica as outdated or unscientific. However, modern discoveries in quantum physics and neuroplasticity often align with its principles. For example, the interconnectedness of particles mirrors the Hermetic belief in unity. Explore these parallels with an open mind and use them to bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and modern understanding. Overcoming the illusion of separation. One of the core messages of the Hermetica is that separation is an illusion. The idea that you are separate from others, from nature, or from the divine is a misunderstanding. In reality, everything is interconnected. This is echoed in the words of Hermes. The soul is in the body, the mind in the soul, reason in the mind, and the divine in reason. The divine encompasses all and orders all. Think about the times you felt disconnected. Maybe it was during a period of loss, failure, or uncertainty. What if those moments were simply opportunities to remember your connection to something greater? Here's a real-world example. In times of crisis, communities often come together, showing that the bonds between people are stronger than we think. This reminds us of our shared humanity and interconnectedness. Scientific evidence supports this as well. Studies in social psychology, such as those by Dr. Matthew Lieberman, highlight the brain's innate need for connection. When we engage in acts of kindness or cooperation, the brain releases oxytocin, reinforcing feelings of unity and love. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher and speaker, echoes this in her TED Talk on vulnerability. Connection is why we're here. It gives purpose and meaning to our lives. Brown's words highlight that embracing vulnerability and connection is not a weakness. It is the foundation of a fulfilled life. Your action item here is simple but powerful. Practice gratitude. Gratitude bridges the gap between you and the rest of existence. Every morning or evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Feel that gratitude in your heart and watch how it transforms your perspective, embodying Hermetic wisdom in daily life. The beauty of the Hermetica is that it's not just abstract philosophy. It's practical. It's a guide for living fully, intentionally, and harmoniously. Here are a few more action items to help you integrate its teachings. 1. Align with universal laws. Reflect on the law of cause and effect. Every action you take sets a chain of events into motion. Be mindful of your actions and intentions. Are they aligned with your highest values? 2. Seek knowledge and wisdom. The Hermetica emphasizes the pursuit of knowledge. Dedicate time each week to learning something new. Read, listen, question, and grow. 3. Cultivate virtues. Hermes speaks of virtues like truth, justice, and love. How are you embodying these in your life? Make a conscious effort to practice one virtue each day. 4. Embrace the present moment. The divine is not found in the past or future. It's here, now. Practice mindfulness and be fully present in your daily interactions. 5. Reflect on your potential. One of the most inspiring messages of the Hermetica is that human beings possess infinite potential. Take time to reflect on the skills and talents you've been neglecting. How can you nurture these gifts to serve others and yourself? Closing thoughts. As we come to the end of this journey through the Hermetica, I want you to pause and reflect. What resonated with you today? What inspired you? What action will you take to bring this wisdom to life? If you learned something new or felt a spark of inspiration, take a moment to subscribe, hit the notification icon, and like this video. Why? Because it ensures you won't miss out on more content designed to uplift and empower you. And when you engage, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping us reach more people who need this wisdom. And here's my invitation to you. Is there a specific topic you're curious about? Something you believe could make the world a better place? Let us know in the comments. Your voice matters. Your ideas matter. Together, we can spark a ripple of transformation that goes far beyond this moment. Remember, the wisdom of the Hermetica is not just something to admire. It's something to live. So choose at least one action item from today and commit to it. Because the greatest gift you can give yourself and the world is to embody the light and wisdom that's already within you. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and keep shining.